welcome back to Still With Us on Morning Thailand. And as I said, I've got more updates of the incident over the weekend where white mask protesters had started a brawl, I believe, and attacked some police officers during the rally in front of the Bangkok
Not
Art.
as peaceful as it used to be when it first started, unfortunately.
In front of the BACC, the Bangkok Arts and Cultural Center, in the Pathumwan intersection.
Right, it's around, like MBK Mall and a lot of malls around
and
the area.
it's a gathering point during over the several weekends
before. They seem to do that, using that venue.
But last Sunday, it seems that there might be some confusion there because when protesters tried to drive a pickup truck with a loud amplifier installed on it onto the clear space in front of the BACC building. However, police have obstructed them and they started a brawl. Some police officers have been attacked and I believe some were punched in the face. However, police have looked into the video footage and also the still pictures and they were able to identify. They said that 2 white mask protesters have been identified now.
Because they didn't put the mask over their face. Oh, no. All right. That's good.
I forgot.
Yeah, well, that's good because otherwise it's going to be hard to identify. Imagine if you have a mask on. Okay.
Right. So 2 men have been identified and they were given 3 days to turn themselves in just to hear the charges and clarify themselves. No more serious charges had been already filed, but this is the first time that white mask protesters have been issued and
because it has been quite peaceful, and I just felt so bad that it actually this took place because it could have been so great for such a good cause because they have been so well in terms of trying to peacefully voice their concerns and such, and you have that right, you can exercise that right, but don't go overboard and start through punch because that's just not cool.
And especially with police officers.
I know.
Don't try doing something like
without
that.
your mask on. That's even worse. Right.
So now let's move on to some political headlines this morning. As I said, in August there will be the opening of the Parliament House session. And on August the 7th, Kun Warachai Hema, he's the MP from the Authoritie party, who's the one who proposed the Amnesty bill. He said that he would propose the bill for a House discussion on August the 7th as the first topic for discussion, because Parliament is expected to consider a lot of issues concerning the budget bill and this amnesty bill. He said that he was pushed ahead and given priority for this amnesty bill. And apart from that, as it seemed, there was a lot of, as I said, proposed amnesty bill proposed from various sides, including the relatives of people who got killed in the blackmail incident from Authoritie MP Kun Warachai Hema and from Kun Chalerm Yubamrung, and another one, Kun Alongkorn Polabut, the MP from Democrat Party, said he would draft another one under the Democrat umbrella.
Wouldn't that be very confusing at this point? How many bills do we need really on the same issue? Can't we just have one bill and interpret it differently?
Kun Abhisit Vechachiva, the Democrat Party leader, said that the House should clear every bill and they would work together to write some bill that benefit the ones who deserve it.
Okay.
And clear all those that have violated serious charges. Did not include them in the bill, including those who violated the lèse-majesté law, the Article 112, and also who caused serious offenses, who destroy official government institutions, create riots. Right.
Well, that makes sense because the thing is, to actually be part of this bill, you should still not you're supposed to be those who did not do anything against the law. So I think Kun Abhisit would like to make sure that the bill covered just those and only those people, and not anyone else.
And moreover, this morning around 10 a.m., Kun Payao Akahar, the mother of Kamunget Akahar, the medics who got shot and killed in Pathumwanaram Temple, said that she will hold a press conference at the October 14th memorial on Ratchadamnern Avenue, where academics who drafted the amnesty bill, the People's Amnesty Bill, will clarify the pros and cons of their proposal so that people would be able to realize and consider it.
Okay.
The pros and cons that will be up for discussion of the Parliament House.
Okay. At least some discussion ongoing. That's good. That's not bad. We're supposed to discuss about it before anything has been done anyway. Now I'm giving you another updates, and of course not good updates, because we have been talking about peace talk, especially during this time. It's a Ramadan period still, all the way until obviously August the 18th. And it seems like there's some mixed information going. The authorities, the army, especially the 4th Regiment, seems to be quite sure that, well, not sure, but they think that it is this time a little bit more peaceful comparing to the previous years where there's no peace talk, which is probably is true, but not entirely, due to the fact that there's still some ongoing attacks and incidents. Now they say that from the 10th to the 23rd of this month, about 14 days altogether, they say that there are 4 big incidents altogether. 3 of them were actually the explosion in Yala province on the 11th in Banangsata district, and the 17th of July at the Jairong Narathiwat province, as well as other incidents that took place on the 17th as well. However, they say that at this point they believe that all the other incidents sometimes involve not just the southern insurgencies, but also in terms of the drug trafficking or even personal conflicts, so on and so forth. So they say that at this point, for the security at this point, especially the army, they feel that this is not as bad comparing to the previous year. However, we have a report came in yesterday at about 7:45 at the Narathiwat province, where there has been an incident. 2 people were killed. Kun Awe Nichayu, age 38, as well in the Narathiwat province, as well as Kun Tuan Ma Sengpong, age 42. Now they both got killed, and there was one person that was injured, Mamu Sanhi, age 61. Now they say that at this point they found a lot of the bullets, shells that lying around. This is actually in the, they call it a tea house in the area, and they say that when the people, the villagers, were sitting around, about 7 of them in the tea house, 2 gunmen in a motorcycle just drove by and start spraying bullets, about 8 of them, and killed 2 instantly, injuring 1. Now, of course, at this point, the police still not sure what is the cause of that particular incident. They probably will look more into it. And in another case, another attack a little bit earlier in the day at about 1 o'clock in Tak Bai district of Narathiwat province, Kun Choi De Muak, the husband, was killed, as well as Kun Prapha Sangwanpan, the wife. She was actually hit as well. And there was also a boy, a 4-year-old boy, who just sat on the side of his parents' his body. Now they say that all these 3 people, the husband, the wife, and a 4-year-old boy, was on their way to Tak Bai district before 2 of the culprits actually stopped them and pretending to ask for the directions, so on and so forth. Now, obviously, once they stopped, somehow the culprit decided to shot them both, but left only the 4-year-old boy who just sat next to his parents' body.
So it's not that under control.
No. So the thing is, a lot, we're not sure if this is actually personal or, what is going on. The police will still have to look into it. But still, it just seems like during the time when we think it's supposed to be peaceful, we still see this a lot. And the fact that like the authorities thinks that is under control due to the fact that it's less than previous year, that just dampen your spirit, isn't it? Because no one should have to live in that situation when you say there's only 2 or 4 people died today, you know, that's a good
better
day.
than last year.
Exactly, you know, like we were hoping for peace. And
they already informed the Malaysian authorities within the 48 hours after the incident.
I mean, you know, like the peace talk, the BRN, we talked about it yesterday. It just seems like it's just so complicated. And, you know, sometimes when I read about these news, I just feel a little bit lost and you're not sure like what can be done.
I've got an unconfirmed reports. I've got a Facebook friend who live in the down south. The locals in the area said that there were secret meetings between the insurgency in the south. Again, this is not a confirmed report. They said that insurgents were not actually satisfied with the Thai authorities' handling of the BRN's demand to remove soldiers from the area, and it seems that were violence, the fight between police, soldiers and insurgents last week. So they think that they might be escalating the degrees of violence, of attacks in the area from now on with teachers as the prime targets.
So be very careful. I mean, you know, if you have to visit those areas, unfortunately, I would like to say, you know, that we could do something about it, but we couldn't. So the best thing to do is be very, very careful. Now we're going to go for a short break. Kun Chen will come back and talk to us a little bit about, apparently there's supposed to be a change in the deputy defense minister post. So please stay tuned.